What's going on, YouTube? So I got to ask this: Sean Penn, was he a good or a great actor? Because of his success, he's won 2 Oscars. He's been won other awards and everything. And did he get past the '80s from Fast Time at Richmond High as Spicoli? And of course, he did Bad Boys, and of course, Colors and Carlito's Way, and other films, and Milk and Mystic River, and all that. So where does he rank, and how does he rank? He never comes up in anyone's list. If I talk about actors over the past 35, 40 years, you ain't seen with Denzel Washington. You ain't seen with Tom Hanks. He obviously ain't seen with Pacino and De Niro. You know he's done movies with those guys. He's not seen. He didn't have the run of Kevin Costner. He didn't have Tom Hanks' quirkiness, to which crossed over, etc. He's kind of like a guy that's seen as in that high tier, really good, kind of like a Robert Downey Jr. situation. Kind of fits in there with a Robert Downey Jr. or what Terrence Howard should be getting if we were having a balanced situation and conversation. But he doesn't get seen, or he's not seen with Morgan Freeman, or has that kind of attitude that Samuel L. Jackson, or the build up iconic kind of roles as Lawrence Fishburne. He's kind of like ironically, who he co-starred with in Colors, Robert Duvall. He's kind of in that sidekick role, but it's work. But it's almost kind of like forgotten. It's kind of like Harvey Keitel, guy that's a strong, high second tier, high low first, but never seen in that 1 to 1.5 great top tier. But yet he's had those roles that people have dug, but they just it hasn't for whatever reason. And I've seen quite a bit of his films. And of course, I know some people don't like him personally, and understandably, because he's not the most likablest cat. And that's been well documented. But we just strictly talking about the film. Does that translate over to his work? And it seems to be the case because he's never come up. So the question was, is he good or is he great? I'd say he's in that very good, but not quite great, because there's some things that I think there were actors and people that were better. But I think that he's in that really the very good too. He has that moments where he juggles that line. Sometimes I'm going to be doing these topics where I say they good or they great, and he happens to be one of my first topics on this one, because I go back to when you remember Close Range, and when he was married to Madonna, and Shanghai Surprise, and all those roles he did. And he really done a lot of films, been quite a prolific filmmaker. It deducted what everything he's done. It's like he's gotten the acclaim, but he hasn't gotten the acclaim. He's just not revered. He was never seen as quite that leading man like Richard Gere was once upon a time. Not the charisma of John Travolta. There's a lot of people, or have the respected longevity of Tom Cruise or Eddie Murphy, or that type of appeal that Will Smith. See, there's a lot of actors that I will name that if you put his name alongside of, you can take this cut. If you ever want to know where you rank, despite your accolades and your resumes, there you go. So was Sean Penn in the good or the great category? That's the question. And it's a good question, because you've seen someone's body of work where it says, okay, you're accomplished, you got this, you got that. Where's your body of work rank? And what does it say about you in totality? So that's a good question that I would say right there. Where does it where does it take itself? Anyway, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Sean Penn is a good actor or a great actor? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm my one time. Peace.